Welcome to Agri-Achieve, where we solve, learn, and achieve together one challenge at a time. This is Danny, an Undersecretary for the Academic Affairs Committee of the PUP Aggregates, and today we will be talking about integration by substitution. Without further ado, let's get ready to tackle problems, gain insights, and boost our skills. To have a much better understanding of what integration by substitution really means, we would first define it. It is also known as the use substitution or the reverse chain rule. It is a special method of evaluating integrals. This method involves a change of variables from x to another variable u. We're going to use an example to have a more in-depth explanation of this. Let f function of u be a function whose derivative is f, smaller f, a function of u, that is represented by d over du times f function of u, that is equal to f function of u. That's the latter f is smaller. If u is a differentiable function of x, let's say u is equal to h function of x, then the integral of f function of u du is equal to the integral of f, the function of h of x, times the derivative of h dx. To have a much better understanding of how to use integration by substitution, we're gonna use problems to demonstrate how it applies to integration problems. So for problem number 1, evaluate sine raised to 5 4x times cosine 4x dx. So we're gonna write it. Sine raised to 5 4x cosine 4x dx. So, ilalabas natin sa exponent 5 since, ayun, nagiging sine 4x raised to 5 cosine 4x dx. So, ang gagamitin natin u is si sine 4x raised to 5. Since nga, ayun, u is equal to sine 4x. Then du would be, kukunin natin yung derivative ni sine 4x, which is 4 cosine 4x dx. Tatandaan natin yung differentiation rules for trigonometric identities. Ayan. Then if is equal to 1 over 4. Isipin natin, wait, ano si if? Si if ay also known is the integrating factor, also known as the neutralizing factor. Yun yung parang nagka-cancel out kung ano man yung idinadagdag natin sa integration. Kasi magiging sine 4x, gawin na natin u siya. Kasi u, 5, cosine 4x times 4 dx. Kasi pag minultiply mo cosine 4x or 4 dx, magiging 4 cosine 4x dx siya. Pero, sige, sulat na lang din natin as a whole here. So, magiging 4 cosine 4x dx. Since nagdagdag tayo ng 4 here, magdadagdag tayo ng 1/4 para makancel out siya. Yan, 1/4. So, ayan. At dahil dyan, pwede na tayo mag-integrate. So, yung tatandaan natin sa first video, yung basic formula, since exponent siya, at nakuha na natin yung du, ito yung mag-a-act as du na. Du. Ayan. So, ang mangyayari, magiging 1/4. Magiging 1/4 times u 5 plus 1 over 6. Since 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. Then plus c na. Since indefinite integral siya, as well as du siya. Yung 4 cosine 4x dx. Ayan na. Nakasulat naman dito. So, ayan. So, magiging 1 over 24. Tanggalin na natin si 1 times u raised to 6 plus c. Hindi tayo nagtatapos dito. Kailangan natin i-bring back yung value ni u, which is nga si sine 4x. So, magiging sine 4x raised to c over 24 plus c. So, next, for problem number 2, we're gonna evaluate the integral of 4x cubed plus x times the square root of 4x squared plus 1 dx. So, first, ilalabas natin si x sa 4x cubed plus x since para mag-same siya dun sa isa. Sa isang 4x squared plus 1. Since nga, ayan. So, magiging 4x squared plus 1 times law of exponents, pwede natin siyang gawin 4x squared plus 1 raised to 1/2 dx. Pwede natin sila i-merge. So, magiging 4x squared plus 1. So, 2 over 2 plus 1 over 2 is equal to 3 halves. So, 3 halves times x dx. Pagsamahin na natin sila. So, ayan. Pwede na natin magamit si u substitution. So, let u be 4x squared plus 1. Kukunin natin yung derivative ni u, which is, bababa natin. So, magiging 8x dx. So, ang if niya, since walang 8 dito, kailangan natin siyang i-reverse. Magiging 1/8. So, magiging 1 over 8, the integral of u raised to 3 halves times 8x dx. Ayan, pwede na natin siya i-integrate. At dahil dyan, dahil natin yung isang basic rule, i-add lang natin ng plus 1 sa exponent since ito na yung du niya. Hihihi. Ayan. So, magiging u 3 halves plus 2 halves over 3 plus 2 equals 5 halves times 1 over 8 plus c. Wag na nakakalimutan si c since constant siya at dapat lagi siya nasa dulo ng isang indefinite integral. Ayan. So, magiging u raised to 5 halves time over 8 times, i-reciprocal ng 5 over halves para mawala yung fraction sa denominator. Magiging 2 times 5. Ayan. So, pwede natin makancel ito. So, magiging 4, 1. Tapos, plus c. So, magiging u raised to 5 halves over 4 plus c. Ay, hindi over 4. Over 20. My bad. Over 20 plus c. At since hindi pa rin tayo dito nagtatapos, kailangan natin kailangan natin ibalik ulit sa original x function yung sagot. So, magiging, ang value ni u is si 4x squared plus 1. 4x squared plus 1 raised to 5 halves over 20 plus c. At dito, nagtapos si problem number 2. Pwede rin siyang maging 4x squared plus 1 squared times 4x squared plus 1 over 20 plus c. Both of them naman ay acceptable values kasi yung 4x plus 1 squared, pwede siya maging 4 over 2. Tapos, itong square root of 4x squared plus 1 is pwede siyang maging over 4x squared plus 1 raised to 1/2. So, ayan. Accepted silang both values. Accepted sila as tamang sagot for them both. Kaya, ayan. Kayo na lang bahala kung paano nyo, kung saan kayo mas dadalian. Like, ayan. For problem number 3, ang hanapin naman natin is the integral of x squared times quantity 2x cubed minus 1 raised to 4 dx. Ayan. So, ililipat muna natin si x squared sa dulong part para makasama niya si dx. So, magiging 2x cubed minus 1 raised to 4 magiging times x squared dx. Ayan. So, pwede na natin siya magamitan ng u substitution. So, magiging let u be 2x cubed minus 1, the derivative di du is 6x squared dx. Ayan, since may x squared dx na tayo dito, kailangan lang natin makuha si 6. Yung opposite or reciprocal is 6. Since dadagdag natin dito ng 6, kailangan meron magka-cancel na 6 sa labas. So, magiging, yung neutralizing factor niya is magiging 1 over 6. Yung ilalabas natin dito sa integrand. Ayan. So, magiging 1 over 6 times 2x cubed minus 1 raised to 4 times 6x squared dx. Pwede na natin palitan din yung 2x cubed minus 1 as u. Since nga, nag-u substitution tayo. Ayan. So, yan. Pwede natin ma-integrate yung function. So, magiging 1 over 6 times u raised to 4 times 6x squared dx. Ayan. So, ito yung u at ito yung du niya. Ito yung nagre-represent sa du na. du. Ayan. Okay. Integration time. Ayan. So, 1 over 6 times u. 4 plus 1 over 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. Then, plus c na. Huwag na kakalimutan si c, especially indefinite integral to. Ayan, so magiging equals to u raised to 5 over 30 plus c. Hindi tayo nagsastop dito. Kailangan natin maibalik yung initial na value ni u. Yung value pala ni u, hindi siya initial value, yung value ni u, which is 2x cubed minus 1. So, magiging 2x cubed minus 1 raised to 5 over 30 plus c. At ito yung ating final answer. Wait, box ko lang. So, ayun, dito nagtatapos yung video for integration by substitution. I do hope na you like it and I do hope na meron kayo natutunan. And for that, thank you for watching and always remember, astig maging agre. Yun lang. Bye-bye!